Episode 7, The Covenant and the Stars, a Spirit Script Studios creation. Before the promise, there was a question whispered from a wandering heart. Lord, how will I know? Abraham had followed the voice into the unknown. He had left his home, his land, his security. He had walked deserts, crossed borders, and faced kings. He had believed, even when belief cost him everything familiar. But still, the promise of a child, the promise of a nation, the promise of a future, felt impossibly far. Then one night, God drew near. Abraham, the voice spoke, "Do not be afraid. I am your shield, your exceedingly great reward." And the doubt that Abraham held inside rose to the surface. He lifted his eyes toward heaven and said, "Lord, what can you give me if I remain childless?" Silence fell. Not the silence of distance, but the silence before revelation. "Come," the Lord said. And in the cool of night, he led Abraham outside. The sky was an ocean of stars, countless, burning, ancient. Light without number, light untouched by time. "Look toward heaven," God told him. "Count the stars, if you are able." Abraham tried. 1, 10, hundreds, thousands, but the sky overflowed with more than numbers could hold. Then God spoke the promise that would echo for generations. "So shall your descendants be." And in that moment, in the glow of starlight, in the quiet of faith, Abraham believed, not because he understood, not because he saw the fulfillment, but because he trusted the one who spoke. And Scripture says, his faith was counted to him as righteousness. But God wasn't done. He would not give Abraham only a promise. He would give him a covenant sealed not by words alone, but by the very presence of God. Abraham prepared the offering as instructed, the animals divided, the pieces arranged. He waited until the sun began to set. A deep, heavy darkness fell, the kind that chills the bones and makes the soul tremble. And in that darkness, God revealed the future, a people who would rise, a nation that would prosper, a journey through slavery and deliverance, a land promised and prepared. Then it happened, one of the most mysterious moments in all of Scripture. Smoking firepot and a blazing flame passed between the pieces, a symbol of God alone sealing the covenant. A promise that did not depend on Abraham's strength, his perfection, or his ability, but on God's unchanging faithfulness. That night, beneath the endless stars, the destiny of a people was written, not in ink, but in covenant, in light, in eternity. And today, those same stars still shine. Their light whispers the same truth. The God who promised is the God who fulfills. The God who called Abraham still calls us to trust, even when the promise feels distant, even when the night feels long. Because faith is not seeing the end. Faith is believing the one who writes it. This has been a Spirit Script Studios creation, The Covenant and the Stars. Join us next Sunday for Episode 8, The Visitors of Promise. Thank you for watching. We are still early in this journey, and your support means everything. By liking and subscribing, you help this message reach more people and help this channel grow. Until next time, keep looking up.